everyone, so today we're going to talk about happiness. Now, I get so many emails from guys and girls out there just asking me, how do you stay so positive all the time? So just because I'm always smiling in my videos doesn't mean I'm a ball of sunshine. I just want to let you all know that I'm human. I admit I try to see the best in every situation or person, but hey, I am normal as well. I have bad days. There are days that I would feel stressed or frustrated, and whoever crosses my path is just looking to get their ass whipped. Okay, so happiness. So life is all about experience. And from the day you're born, day one, you're constantly learning. As a baby, you learn to crawl, you learn how to walk, you learn how to talk, and then as a child, you learn how to read, manners, and so many other stuff. So everything that you go through in life is what makes you the person you are today. So for this reason, everybody deals with situations differently. So feelings is something we feel, obviously. So remember, feelings are mental. It's not physical, it's something that's within you. So very often, feelings can collide over realities. I know that we can complicate situations and make them worse just with our minds. So happiness is a state of mind. If you think you'll be unhappy, then of course you're going to be unhappy. So there's obviously going to be days that you feel you have hit rock bottom. The world seems to be spinning too fast for you. It seems to be going very harsh, or it's dragging for you. What happens is you'll start to pick out all the bad things about yourself or about your surroundings. Suddenly you'll probably feel, oh, you know, I'm not pretty enough, or I'm not smart enough, I'm not popular enough, or I'm stupid. Just when things aren't going the way that they're supposed to be, then don't be so hard on yourself, because this is life. It's not supposed to run smoothly. Bad days are here for you to appreciate the good days. So bad days definitely aren't here to slow you down in life. They're not supposed to make you stop. They're here as an obstacle so you can overcome them. They're here so you can learn from it. They're here to make you stronger. Life is definitely unpredictable. We can never ever predict what's going to happen. I certainly didn't think I would be where I am today a year ago. For life, you just can't say. So one of the problems is people tend to live too in the past or too in the future. I'm the first to admit that I did not lead the perfect life, but nobody has led a perfect life. Everybody surely makes mistakes. There's so many shoulda, woulda, couldas, and despite having regrets about things that I've done in the past, if I could choose to change anything, I wouldn't do it. I've made mistakes in the past, I've dealt with it, I've learned from it, I'm ready to move on. Do I really have time to moan about the past, something that's already happened? No. Why? Because you can't change it no matter how hard you think about it. It's done and dusted. Being hesitant isn't going to help me. Most of all, it's not going to help you move forward. So it's nice to have the future motivate you. So if you have dreams, let it power you on, let it steer you, but don't let it overrule your life. You know, if you keep planning and planning and planning, you'll have a problem with expectations. So for me, I think happiness is definitely about expectations, because for example, say you wanted to get an A and you ended up getting a B, then you'll be disappointed. But in the exam and you expected to fail, but you ended up getting a C, then you'll be happy. Happiness is actually not down to your achievements, but actually your expectations. So for me, I like to aim higher because I like the challenge, I like the drive, I like to reach goals. But whether you have high expectations or low expectations, it's very important that you appreciate what you have instead of what you don't have. Expectations is a big thing. There's a quote, and it's live on nothing, live on surprise, because life is unpredictable. It's an adventure. That's the way it's supposed to be. If you plan your life from every single step, then it's very difficult for you to be happy, because you're constantly straining yourself. You're reaching limits that's impossible to achieve, because any moment that you get closer to it, you set yourself a new standard. Another thing is, sometimes we're just so clouded in negativity in the world that we forget all the small things around us that makes life so big. No matter what happens, we know that there's always going to be another day. The world will keep spinning and the sun will continue to shine. So I remember on Facebook one time, one of my subscribers, she wrote on her Facebook, she said, no matter how beautiful the sun is, it will always set. And I replied to her and I said that, yes, the sun will set, but it's rising somewhere else in the world. And most of all, the sun will always rise again. It's always there. Very much just like life, we can fall, but we must always get up. Times when the world seems to be so harsh or moving too quick for you, just close your eyes and just sit back and relax, or even go to park and take a walk and just let your mind ease. Just realize the world isn't such a scary place. Try to stop focusing on all the bad things and remember, when there's bad, there's always good. It does sound very corny, but it's all the small things that keep the society upstanding. You know, sometimes when a stranger smiles at you in the street, or even a stranger helps you by holding a door for you, even just listening to your favorite song, taking a nap, stargazing, walking barefoot on the grass, painting, reading your favorite book. Tiny little things makes life what it is. Just realize that the world does keep spinning. It won't stop for you, so why are you stopping yourself on your tracks? For me, being healthy, being sheltered, being fed, being loved already makes me feel so blessed, because there's so many children around the world and they're starving, they're incapable of love and suffering from illnesses. Therefore, I know I'm very lucky to be born in a house and to know that I'm comfortable and not starving. So don't give yourself such a hard time if you're not doing very well at school. Don't give yourself such a hard time if you can't find a job or whatsoever. You know, no matter what happens, you are so much more better off than many parts of the world. So even still, when life tends to be really difficult for you, you just have to give yourself more reasons to power on, because life is an adventure. It's never going to be perfect for you. That's the beauty about it. So next up is happiness on an inner scale. It doesn't matter how much you get in the outside world. These forms of happiness are all, they don't last very long. They're short-lived. Therefore, no matter how wealthy you are, how beautiful you are, how popular you are, it does not guarantee that you will be happy for long. Corny but true, but for long-lasting happiness, it's all in here. It's all how you live as a person, how you think, how you act. Instead of focusing on materialistic urges, you should focus on what you have, what really matters. Be thankful for what you're given. Happiness is priceless, and certainly no money in the world is able to buy you happiness. And the next thing that I think is very important about being happy is just very simple. Being able to be yourself. I mean, we've all been there. The media really manipulates beauty sometimes, and I wrote a dissertation about this for university, and it's about how the media influences our sense of self. And today, especially for young girls, it's very easy to feel very insecure because beauty is deceiving. I'm going to say 99.99999% of the images are manipulated. They're either photoshopped or airbrushed or whatsoever to a standard that is actually unachievable. So I say this all the time, you just have to love yourself, love what you are given. You're very blessed with it. There was a period in my life that popularity meant a lot for me, and I was just a teenage girl, and it's very normal for a teenage girl to want to be popular, but looking back, I wasn't happy because I wasn't being myself. I was trying to be something that I'm not. I was trying to be something that wasn't me. But it doesn't matter, because now I can be myself, and that is what makes me really happy, being able to be myself. You know yourself. You know what makes you happy. You know what your flaws are. You know what your good points are. Remember that everybody has flaws. It's the flaws that make you beautiful. So accept yourself, have faith, have confidence, and you will be happy. So this brings us on to the next factor, and this is a very important factor, and this is chasing your dreams. So growing up, I've always been the creative one of the family. I've always been the arty girl. Although I always did well in school, it's because I tried. I've been brought up to be very obedient. I would do whatever my parents tell me to do. So I've always been a painter. Whenever I get down, I would just paint. One of my biggest regrets, or so I thought. Anyway, one of my biggest regrets was turning my back on art. I chose to listen to advice given by people that didn't understand art. They would say things like, you're never actually going to succeed studying art. They'd say things like, do you know what the percentages are of someone succeeding as an artist? That kind of stuff. So therefore I turned my back on what I love most, and I decided to go for graphic design. And throughout university I met so many friends and etc., but I was so miserable in university. I was so miserable. I didn't like what I did at all. It didn't motivate me. And so when I graduated with my degree, I thought, oh crap, I'm going to have to go out now and I'm going to work in the design industry and I'm just going to be miserable. Credit crunch has actually helped me so much. I actually find myself struggling to find a job and I was very unmotivated. But I started making videos in summer on YouTube and I didn't really think much about it, but oh my gosh, has YouTube made a big impact on my life. Yes. Crazy but true, but making videos on YouTube is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. Nothing beats the feeling of knowing that you're helping girls regain their confidence around the globe. It is so weird to imagine how you can develop such a close bond with a big group of strangers across the globe, but it's true. I really love my subscribers. So I get lots of messages from you guys emailing me, thanking me for helping you and regain your confidence. You feel so much better about yourself. You guys have no idea how much you guys have helped me. So it made me realize what I really wanted to do. And you guys have made me realize that I'm no longer going to live someone else's dream. I went to university for my parents. I got a degree for them. That's it. I'm going to start living my own dream. It's never too late to go back. As you all know, I'm launching my own t-shirt range in August and I am so excited about it. Like, we're 22 years old. A lot of people tell me, you're stupid. Do you know how competitive the market is for fashion? Did you even study fashion? You know, I'm not even going to listen to them because, you know what, I'm willing to try, I'm willing to learn. I'm all about experiencing and I have faith in myself. I don't care if I don't even earn lots of money from it. As long as I know I've tried, as long as I know I'm enjoying it, then that is enough. If you try, it doesn't always mean you'll win, but the only way that you could really lose is by not trying, and I'm willing to try. So if you have a dream, don't let it go. Hold it close to your heart and run with it. It's your dream and no one can really take it away from you. I believe that if you truly want something, you can actually achieve it. Whatever a mind can conceive, it can achieve. But you have to make it happen. You have to believe. How do you deal with negativity? Just like obstacles in life, there are people here to challenge you, and these are the people that try to put you down. I have lived my entire life trying to make other people happy, because if other people are happy, then you're happy. But why should I be unhappy by people who are trying to make me unhappy? So remember, happiness is in yourself. It's how you think, it's how you feel. So on YouTube, for every 10,000 supporters, there's always a hater. But that's okay, because you know what? I'm here to do my thing. I'm not here to get compliments. I'm not here to be Miss Popular. I'm here to do my thing. So you can just leave mean comments or whatsoever. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here to do my thing. I don't care. And I've said this before, I know that being bitter will only reveal an ugly side to myself. And I know that this feeling is very hard to endure, so I don't put myself through this. I have real things to deal with, things that actually matter. I have the future to look forward to. I have my friends and family. These are real things that mean something to me. Stop focusing on all the bad things and concentrate on all the good things that you have in front of you. So all in all, happiness is nothing to do with success. It's nothing to do with wealth. You can be rich in happiness just being a thin man. Success is achieving what you want, but happiness is being content with what you have. If I fall, if someone pushes me down or whatsoever, I will always Always get back up. No doubt. Am I ambitious? No. Determined? Yes. Determined to live my life fully because we only live once.
Looking for happiness?
Stop trying to find happiness. Happiness is in your heart. Life is precious, so enjoy the moment.
Keep smiling, not just in your beautiful face, but in your beautiful heart.